Do you see people as God sees them? Not for their weaknesses, but for who they will become, for their potential. When you're interacting with someone, do you focus on what we have in common, or only on how we think, act, or believe differently? See, when we diminish people's positive attributes and can only see the negative, or only see why you're different than me, or who you voted for, or your belief structure that's different than me, then we actually create a barrier to relationships between us. What you think about in your mind eventually will manifest itself as truth in your life. I read once that a key to living a good life is learning to love what you have. So friends, by all means, focus on what is beautiful in your spouse and not on their annoying tendencies. Now again, as before, that doesn't mean you ignore the ugliness in people or pretend like it doesn't exist. Ugliness like addiction, brokenness, abuse. But there is spiritual value to seeing beauty in other people. When we see people as God does, we let them become more than just who we think that they are. We allow them to grow into God's holiness. When we focus on beauty in others, we allow them to become more than who they are now, but who they will become one day. We see them as God sees them.